Cabela's pre-Black Friday sale. In store or online at Cabela's.com.
Coming up on NC1 Today, the Paris attacks have created urgency in Washington about whether to allow more Syrians into the U.S. Tracy Potts is on Capitol Hill this morning, where lawmakers are rushing a vote on that today. And soon we'll know whether taxpayers should be able to determine if Meade County helps fund the proposed $2.8 million Fort Meade Way. Details on the controversial bypass coming up. Then, once you hear the ringing of the bells, you know the holidays have arrived. See where you can find the Salvation Army later today, Thursday, November 19th, 2015.
You're watching NC1 Today with Anya Mueller, meteorologist Louis George, and Monica Davis.
Good Thursday morning, everyone. We have a live look there at Rapid Chevrolet, where Lauren Zenzi is standing by this morning.
That's right. She's going to be talking about the coat drive that's going to be kicking off. It's that time of year. Go through the closets. Any clothes you haven't used in a while, any coats you haven't used in a while. Take them on down to Rapid Chevrolet for their coat drive. We'll be getting more information from her in just a little bit. But overall, Monica, as far as yesterday goes, did you blow away?
You know, I didn't, but I have a funny story for you.
Okay, give it to me.
I let my Pomeranian Gidget out yesterday,
okay, yep.
And she loves to sprint for the fence line.
Okay,
so she's sprinting, and then she goes diagonal, and I was like, oh, there's the wind.
And there she goes.
The wind.
And she could just take off. Yeah, no. What did I say yesterday morning? Hang on to those small animals,
Hang on to those
right?
small animals.
Yeah,
she was struggling.
Yeah, no, I know. The wind, I mean, it caused some havoc around the hills. I have a shed in our backyard that's actually missing a little bit of the roof because the wind was taking off. I mean, it was just amazing. As far as today goes, we're going to see those winds begin to push out. So that's the good news. So we're going to see the winds move out, still a little bit breezy.
But however, you have the S word.
Yeah, however, taking its place is going to be some colder temperatures. And yes, many of us here in Rapid City will see some of that first snow of the season starting tonight. Early tomorrow morning, we'll look at that here in just a little bit. As far as yesterday goes, we started off the day nice. 54 degrees was our high. That is above the average of 46 degrees. So, like we said, we saw warm temperatures in the morning with those temperatures steadily dropping throughout the afternoon. And we did see a wind gust of 68 miles per hour at the Rapid City Regional Airport. 6:52, the sun is coming up. 4:23. The sun is now going down. Current temperatures, it is a very cold start to our Thursday. 17 right now in Rapid City, 22 in Mount Rushmore, 14 in Custer, 14 also in Newcastle. We're looking at 27 in Spearfish, 27 also in Spearfish. So teens and 20s around the hills. However, factor in those wind chills in many areas. It feels like the single digits out there. It feels like 4 degrees in Buffalo, 11 at Mount Rushmore, 9 right now in Rapid City, 6 degrees in Custer, and 9 in Deadwood. So it is a very chilly start to the morning. That's going to lead to a cool afternoon and then much colder temperatures pushing in tonight and into Friday and Saturday. Like I said, we'll look at that here in just a minute. 27 by 9 a.m., 39 by noon, 37 by 3 o'clock. We'll see those winds out of the north 5 to 15 with gusts into the 20s. So even though we'll see our temperatures in the 30s to lower 40s, factor in that breeze out of the north. That wind chill is going to stick with us and make things feel pretty chilly throughout your Thursday. Definitely bundle up before you head out the door. Good news is we will see mostly sunny to sunny skies overhead throughout the day. Monica.
Thank you, Louis. The Paris attacks have created urgency in Washington about whether to allow more Syrians into the U.S. Syria is ISIS headquarters, and critics are concerned that terrorists could slip into our country disguised as refugees. Tracy Potts is on Capitol Hill this morning, where lawmakers are rushing a vote on that today. Good morning, Tracy.
Thanks, Monica. Good morning, everyone. What's happening here is a House vote today, so it's not a final vote, but it's the first big attempt by Congress to push back on the president's plan to welcome thousands more refugees. President Obama this morning on today's House vote that would block more Syrian refugees from entering the U.S.
The idea that somehow they pose a more significant threat than all the tourists who pour into the United States every single day. It just doesn't jive with reality. That's not what our law enforcement thinks. That's not what anybody who's looked at this problem thinks.
Most Americans disagree, 56% in our new NBC News SurveyMonkey online poll.
People understand the plight of those fleeing the Middle East, but they also want basic assurances for the safety of this country.
There ought to be a pause until they can explain fully how it works.
This notion that we're going to suspend it or end it is just wrong.
Even some Democrats are skeptical.
I want to make sure that we're voting on a bill that first and foremost keeps the American people safe.
The White House is threatening a veto. Our poll also shows nearly 2/3 of Americans want boots on the ground in Syria to fight ISIS. Here's the Secretary of Defense in an interview airing today on Morning Joe.
You agree with the French president that we're at war with ISIS?
I think Francois Hollande has said it very well.
A new ISIS propaganda video threatens New York, but officials there point out that's nothing new.
I again repeat, there is no specific and credible threat against New York City.
And as of this morning, we have learned that some of the Paris attackers were on a no-fly list here. In Washington, I'm Tracy Potts, News Center 1 Today. Monica?
Thank you, Tracy. And as states try to put the brakes on admitting Syrian refugees, local leaders, including Representative Kristi Noem of South Dakota, are already outlining their support for that bill that hits the House floor today.
Well, I think we need to put a pause on bringing refugees into the United States until we can fully vet them and know for sure that we aren't bringing in terrorists when we give a home to refugees that are seeking some comfort and protection. We have a bill actually that will be coming to the House floor tomorrow, and this bill specifically will say that the program should be paused until the FBI director, the Department of Homeland Security, can agree that they have been properly vetted, and we know that we're not bringing in any dangerous criminals. Our number one goal and my number one responsibility is to make sure that Americans are safe, and that's why I'll be supporting this bill on the House floor tomorrow, to hopefully make sure that we don't put us in danger by giving place to terrorists through a refugee program.
South Dakota Governor Dennis Dugard stating that he shares concerns about our national security and that it is highly unlikely any refugees would be relocated here in South Dakota.
Ultimately, it's very unlikely that any Syrian refugees will be resettled in South Dakota. Our state has not received a single Syrian refugee in the last 3 years and has not received notice it will receive any Syrian refugees.
And some Syrian refugees already in this country are asking Americans to keep an open mind.
I think that it's a very important time to step back and view the whole situation and see this as a person problem, a human problem, and not as a political one.
All of these refugees are actually trying to escape that violence and that terrorism. What you saw happening in Paris on Friday, it was horrific and tragic, but that is happening every single day in Syria.
Many countries in Europe are also still wrestling with the idea of accepting Syrian refugees across their borders. And coming up on News Center 1 Today, a judge's ruling on a controversial bypass road in Sturgis is on the way. The details, along with more local headlines after the break. Stay with us.
Buy your new carpet at Carpet One's low prices and everything's included. Carpet, cushion, and installation for one low price. Plus, get 3 years no interest and a free iPad Mini 4 is our gift to you with minimum purchase. Carpet One's everyday low prices starting at $1.79 per square foot include professional installation and cushion at no extra charge. Carpet One also has big savings on hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl, plank, and ceramic. Get carpet, cushion, and installation for one low price. 3 years no interest and a free iPad Mini 4 through Monday at Carpet One, Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City.
Dear Mary Maids, please clean the kitchen, and the cabinets, and floors, and the chairs. And I wish you could clean the dog. Colin is now feeding himself. Thanks, Megan.
Hi, Megan. No worries. We got it all cleaned up. Let's hope Colin gets past the spaghetti flinging stage soon. Till then, we've got you covered. See you next time. Mary Maids.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. A very good Thursday morning, everyone. A quick look at the radar is going to show that system in the wind maker that we saw yesterday is continuing to track off to the east. We can see it's kicking off a little bit of snow here in parts of North Dakota and Minnesota this morning. We're going to see high pressure behind that for today. So today, expect sunny skies overhead. Temperatures, like we mentioned, a little bit on the cool side. Now, we are tracking this right here, an upper level low that has come off of the Pacific. That's going to continue to track east, making its way into the Black Hills starting tonight and into tomorrow morning, and that's what's going to give us a slight chance of snow. Another thing that's moving in is some cooler temperatures. So as we push through today, we're going to stop this at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. 39 in Rapid City, 37 Sturgis, 33 Spearfish, 32 Mount Rushmore. We're looking at 40s as we head off to the east. So factor in those wind chills and those temperatures on the cooler side as we push through out today with those winds down in the mid-20s. Now, as we get into tomorrow, and we're stopping this at 5:30 in the afternoon, we're going to see temperatures only in the teens and 20s, and expect those winds to be at the north once again with gusts into the mid-20s. So throughout the day tomorrow, it's going to feel chilly. Even though we'll make it into the 20s, you can expect those wind chills to keep our temperatures in the teens only on your Friday. Now, here's that low pressure system that we are going to be talking about. Watch as that begins continuing to track off to the east. By very early tomorrow morning, we see, yes, snow showers begin making their way into the Black Hills. Now, this is going to be a quick system as that's going to move through and then quickly clear out the skies behind that. We'll once again see cooler temperatures on Saturday with a warm-up coming on Sunday. We'll take a closer look at this here in just a minute. As far as your Black Hills area forecast is concerned, 40 Rapid City, 32 Custer, 36 degrees for a high today in Spearfish. Mostly sunny, cool, and a bit breezy with those winds out of the north, so definitely bundle up before you head out the door. Now, how much snow just are we expecting? We'll talk about that in my full local forecast coming up just after the break. But until then, Monica.
Thank you, Lewis. In local headlines this morning, a traffic stop turned violent assault may have left South Dakota Highway Patrol Trooper Zachary Bader with serious injuries, but it didn't dampen his spirit. Trooper Bader suffering serious non-life-threatening injuries when he was assaulted October 24th while making a traffic stop east of Rapid City. Bader issuing a public statement Wednesday, extending his heartfelt and sincere thanks to everyone who has done so much for him and his family. His statement reading in part, "I have so many people to thank for everything that they have done during my time of need. I can't express my appreciation enough for everything everyone has done and the continued support to my family and I during this incident. It is an honor to be part of the great state of South Dakota and serve the citizens." And a decision is expected soon on a controversial highway bypass proposed in Sturgis. Judge Jerome Eckrich will issue a ruling Monday on whether taxpayers should be able to determine if Meade County helps fund the proposed $2.8 million Fort Meade Way. Bypass proponents, including Buffalo Chip owner Rod Woodruff, says it could spur growth east of Sturgis and ease traffic during rally time. He's pledged to donate up to $1 million if the road is completed by next summer. Opponents worry that it will take away business from downtown Sturgis. The group, Meade County Taxpayers for Responsible Government, filing a lawsuit recently against the county commission to stop county action on funding the road unless voters approve it in a special election. 6 months ago, Meade County voters overwhelmingly voted against the commission's proposed tax increment district to pay for the road. And finally, nothing says the holidays are here like the ringing of the bells. The Salvation Army kicking off its annual Christmas Spirit campaign Wednesday morning at the Rushmore Mall. Shoppers being invited to support the non-profit organization's yearly traditions, which include the Angel Tree Program and Kettlebell Ringers. Now it's the 108th year the Christmas Spirit campaign seeks to use donations to provide holiday dinners to more than 2,500 families and senior citizens from Belfouche to Pine Ridge.
Our goal this year is $375,000, which is about a 2.65 increase over last year. We look to kick off our season. It's important that we get word out to the community that there is a need out there. My understanding is that more people have been coming early on for applications for Christmas assistance, and we want to make sure that everyone's taken care of.
The Salvation Army has been serving western South Dakota since 1907. And the Salvation Army isn't the only group spreading holiday cheer this season. Rapid Chevrolet is getting in on the action as well. Lauren Zenzi is live this morning gathering coats for a cause. We'll check in with her after the break.
Midco Internet is built for speed, so don't let old software or equipment hold you back. Go to midco.com for easy-to-follow internet optimization tips. It's how fast internet gets even faster. Midco gives you more.
How much does it cost to buy marijuana in Rapid City today?
$20.
$25.
$50?
$100? Only $1. Kids can buy marijuana right now in Rapid City for as little as $1 to $5.
If you think your kids aren't doing drugs because they can't afford it, think again. Would you pass the drug test? Find out more at parenttest.org.
The Veterans Day sale at Furniture Row is ending soon. Everything is on sale throughout the store. Sofas and sectionals in every style starting at $2.99. Over 100 accent chairs to choose from starting at $1.99. Queen bed sets starting at $3.99. Solid wood dining sets starting at just $3.99. Plus 4 years no interest with no down payment for veterans and their families. For the best quality at the best price, come to the Veterans Day sale. Ends Thursday.
Now only Ford offers $750 Black Friday bonus cash on select vehicles on top of Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing.
That doesn't happen every day.
Make Black Friday hassle-free with low prices on Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. And get $750 Black Friday bonus cash on select Ford vehicles on top of all other offers.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone.
With an additional $750 Black Friday bonus cash, get an all-wheel drive Fusion for up to $7,941 below MSRP. Only at your local Ford stores.
Remember when you needed a TV to watch TV? Now you can watch on your computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. TV Everywhere makes it easy, and it's included with Midco Cable. Midco gives you more.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. A very good Thursday morning, everyone, and it is a chilly start to the morning. 17 degrees is where we are at Rapid City. Wind chill feels like 10 degrees outside. Now, we did see a max wind gust of 37 miles per hour. That was much earlier this morning. Right now, they're light out of the west-northwest at just 5 miles per hour. Still, we'll expect a gust into the 20s as we get later on into the morning. What about Custer? Custer, 14 degrees, wind chill. It feels like 1 outside. So some of the coldest temperatures we have seen so far this season, and they have seen a max wind gust of 23 miles per hour. Now, as far as the next couple of days is concerned, especially moving into tonight, we will see a possibility of some snow. So as we stop this at 3:30 p.m. this afternoon, plenty of sunshine overhead. So we're going to see mostly sunny skies. Temperatures once again a little bit on the cool side. However, watch as the system begins pushing in tonight. We're seeing the clouds build in and we're seeing the snow build in as well. So many areas by tonight, especially here in Rapid City too, many of us will see that first snow of the season. As the southern hills, places like Custer and Hot Springs, they've seen a little bit of a dusting, but it looks like we'll definitely see a little bit more snow tonight moving into tomorrow morning. Now, like I mentioned, it's also going to be cold, all right? So colder temperatures are going to push in. As we stop this tomorrow afternoon, 4:30 p.m., temperatures only highs in the 20s tomorrow as that cold front moves through, and also expect flurries off and on throughout the day, but most of that snow will fall overnight tonight and very early tomorrow morning. These colder temperatures are going to stick with us on Saturday with highs only in the 30s. We'll look at that in the 7-day forecast. So this is just one model run, and I want to show you this to just see how much snow this one is expecting. So right now it's saying about 3.5 inches can be expected in Rapid City, just over 4 in Deadwood, just over 4 also in Custer. Now for Rapid City, I'm thinking that that's on the higher end. I'm thinking maybe anywhere from 1 to 3. I think 3.5 is a little much, but 1 to 3 or 1 to 2 definitely a possibility here in Rapid City. Deadwood and Custer, it looks like more snow will fall there, so I think anywhere from that 2 to 4 range is a good amount for you. And as we head off to the east, still places like Interior in the Badlands can pick up anywhere from 2 to 4, 2 to 5 inches of snow. So we'll be definitely tracking that for you as we push throughout the day. And Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio will have much more information tonight at both 5:30 and 10. Today, Rapid City will top out at 40 degrees, mostly sunny and not nearly as windy. Winds out of the northwest 5 to 15 with a gust into the mid-20s. For tonight, 22, we'll see snow showers move in late with the clouds increasing with those light winds out of the north 5 to 10. Tomorrow, a high of only 29. Then factor in those winds. It's going to feel wind chills in the teens to lower 20s throughout the day on your Friday. Snow showers likely in the morning with flurries pushing throughout the afternoon. 7-day forecast is going to show the skies clearing. 33 for a high on Saturday. Then we'll start to warm it up on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday with highs in the mid to upper 40s. Then cooler temperatures return starting on Wednesday. ClickBigDeals.com, the current offer. Get a $20 coupon to the Sandwich Shop Nummies on 2nd Street for just $10. That's a big savings of 50%, and this one is still available. Monica.
Thank you, Lewis. It's the time of year to bundle up and bring out those winter jackets. But there are some here in the Black Hills who go without coats, hats, and gloves during the winter months. Lauren Zenzi is standing by this morning to tell you how your gently used items can make a difference. Lauren, what do you have in that box?
Good morning, Monica. As you can see in this box behind me, we have some coats. I am here at Rapid Chevrolet where they are doing their annual coat drive, and from News Center 1 we got some coats to donate to the cause. So tell me a little bit about, we are here with Bree, by the way, so tell me a little bit about what you guys are doing here.
Okay, well, this year is our 6th year doing this coat drive. So one warm coat drive. You can bring in any winter items, coats, snowsuits, boots, gloves, hats, and it's all going back to the Youth and Family Services here in town. When you bring in an item, we'll give you a raffle ticket. For each raffle ticket, you get put into the drawing, and then we're going to have a drawing December 18th at noon for $1,000 cash.
Wow, so how long have you guys been doing this for?
This started this year, just November 1st, and then I forgot to mention also we get, for every time you bring in, we'll give you a coupon for a $19.95 oil change as well.
Perfect. Yeah. So you guys have been doing this for 6 years, correct?
Correct.
How many coats do you think you guys are going to get over the next few weeks?
Hopefully, I've heard, this is new to this program, but they've had hundreds of donations for coats in the past for each year.
I mean, it is the time to give thanks and to give back to the community, and it is getting very, very cold out. So what better way to be giving back to the community than donating some coats, because there are people who are in need at all times, so there is no better way than to make them warm, right?
Yeah.
So how can people come about donating?
We have this truck ready for you when you come in our showroom. Otherwise, we have boxes in our body shop and service department. And Myrna up here at the receptionist desk will take care of you.
Perfect. Yeah. So like I said, if you'd like to donate any coats or any winter goods in general, it's not just coats. As you can see, it is filling up. There are also donation boxes. So come on down to Rapid Chevrolet and donate any of your unwanted, lightly used winter goods for a great cause. So back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Lauren, and a great way to give back locally there. And we'll have more weather and news headlines for you right after this break. Stay with us.
I'm a fan of this plateau. I'm a fan of things that go.
I'm a fan of fan conventions.
I'm a fan of releasing tension.
I'm a fan of all things shouty.
When it comes to snacking,
I'm a fan of hot and melty.
I'm a fan of DQ. I'm a fan of DQ Bakes.
3 new oven-hot snacks like the Buffalo Chicken Snack Melt, Chicken Bacon Barbecue, and Chicken Quesadilla. Served only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
I'm a fan.
Hey, at Billion Kia, the holidays are on us. That's right, now we pay your first 2 payments, plus you get the option for no payments for 90 days. That's no payments until spring. And on top of that, 0% APR financing for 66 months. Or get into the hot new 2016 Kia Forte for just $15,500. And if your credit's, well, not so good, let our team of elves help you get into the car you deserve. Because this holiday season, we'd love to see you in a Kia. At Billion Kia in Rapid City or at BillionAuto.com for your Black Friday specials.
Tony here at Tent City, your automotive enhancement center right here at Ellsworth Air Force Base. Let Tent City protect your investment and put a little vibe in your ride.
Are you still waiting?
Why?
Our Why Wait sale continues here at Carl's.
Regular priced high-definition TVs are reduced 10%.
Save up to $700 on select Whirlpool and Maytag laundry pairs.
And clearance sale price TVs are reduced 20%.
And save up to $500 on select dishwashers and gas and electric ranges.
So, don't stand in long lines.
And don't fight the crowds.
Check out our Why Wait sale here at Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
News Center 1 is a proud supporter of the Rapid City Chamber of Commerce, and we're excited to welcome all of the new chamber members.
With a menu boasting an assortment of Kansas City barbecue items, including ribs, fried chicken, and pulled pork, it's barbecue as it's supposed to be at Papa T's Barbecue House. Smoked barbecue that makes you smile.
Thank you to all of the businesses that support the chamber and make a difference in our community. For more information on the Rapid City Chamber of Commerce, go to newscenter1.tv.
Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is a week away.
Woo! Yes.
But some New York City third graders got a sneak peek at what the rest of us will see on NBC's live coverage of the event.
That's right. 500 of them took a tour of the warehouse that's home to many of the floats. Tracy Strand reports.
Snoopy was all hugs and smiles as he showed off his new digs. His is one of 6 new floats created by 26 artists and engineers from Macy's studio. But these kids came armed with questions like, how do they get through the Lincoln Tunnel?
First, they have to take it through the Lincoln Tunnel. They said it can't be more than 12 feet long, so they took some stuff apart.
They've got to build these things so that they can collapse and come apart and disassemble and push in and fold up and get down to no more than 8.5 feet wide, no more than 12.5 feet tall. Every float could, if it had to, go through the toll booth at the Lincoln Tunnel.
More than 3.5 million spectators will get a glimpse of the new Build-A-Bear float and the Hallmark Channel's holiday countdown, graced by singer Mariah Carey. But today's annual sneak peek for school kids was aimed at bringing their classroom lessons to life.
Not only could they see how beautiful and fanciful they are, but science, technology, engineering, and math certainly come into play when we're building all of these floats and putting them together.
These floats will be part of a fleet of 27. The year-long process from blueprint to mold to reality, nearly complete. But today, kids say the fact that they know what went into creating them will make it even more enjoyable.
I'm going to be thinking that maybe should I tell my family what the blimps are, or should I just keep it a secret?
And fun fact, what we know as the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade was originally called the Macy's Christmas Parade when it was first held on Thanksgiving Day in 1924.
Very nice. Did not know that. And did you know live animals from Central Park Zoo were mainstays of the first few parades, but by 1927 they started using inflatable characters. The first was Felix the cat, and I can't wait. I love the Macy's Day Parade. I get up every morning, turn it on, watch it, and look, I can't believe it's a week away.
It's a tradition for many here in America. I love the Rockettes. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
For sure. And coming up later, we have more news and weather in your next half hour. You're watching News Center 1 Today. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
To me, sustainability means being able to feed the world in the future.
We need to produce more with less.
It's knowing that our soil is going to be in better shape this year than it was the year before.
We need to stop erosion at the top of the hill, not at the bottom.
We find that we can merge sustainable practices with profitability.
It's about caring for the land.
It's about passing it on to the next generation.
It's about doing the right thing. I have a responsibility
for the people of South Dakota
to feed the world.
The future of farming is very bright.
I'm Jeff Lochner.
Steve Halverson.
Al Miron.
This is farming.
If it's in your nature to be the first one out there, don't miss the Cabela's pre-Black Friday sale. Find great deals like $90 off Leupold 10x42 binos, $60 off a Cuddyback trail camera, and save big on select flannel shirts, now just $19.99. Plus, don't miss our one-day deals where you'll find some of our lowest prices of the season. Start the holiday season off right at Cabela's pre-Black Friday sale. In store or online at Cabela's.com.
If you love a warm atmosphere where you can meet friends, listen to music, and appreciate an array of hot and iced drinks, Rumors has it. The only coffee and wine bar in Rapid City. Experience an amazingly fresh and vibrant cup of coffee in the perfectly located drive-thru. Enjoy live music every Friday and Saturday night. A hand-picked wine list designed for broad and encompassing wine lovers, and a vast selection of ice-cold domestics. On your way, or choose to stay. Amazing tastes and the finest entertainment. Rumors has it.
Coming up on News Center 1 today, Amazon announces its holiday shopping plan. That story and more in your consumer headlines. Then, if you're into politics, you know that keeping up with candidates is a full-time job. Thankfully, there's an app for that. See how you can get the latest right on your phone or tablet. And it's time to clean out that closet and get rid of the old jackets to make room for the new. Lauren Zenzi joins us live and is telling you how your old winter coats can make a difference. Thursday, November 19th, 2015.
You're watching News Center 1 Today with Anya Mueller, meteorologist Louis Storch, and Monica Davis.
Look there from Rapid Chevrolet, where their annual coat drive is going on. We have Lauren Zenzi standing by, and she'll be bringing us some more details later on in the show.
That's right, a perfect time to go through your closet, find those old coats that you aren't wearing anymore, take them on down there to the coat drive, and give back. It is the season of giving. Thanksgiving just a week away. And I was just watching that, and we were talking about we hear so much about the elections, so much about the election coming up. And you hear so much information in there. I just saw that about the app that will give you, updates on the candidates. I just feel like that might be information overload.
I agree with you. It's like I didn't really need to know that, but thank you.
That would be a lot. I don't know.
We'll get to that later.
I mean, I'm sure some people would like that. It's, all the time, everything going on, but I just feel like, wow, that'd be a lot. So, I'm not sure what that's all about, but we will be looking at that here in just a couple minutes. As far as your weather goes, it was windy yesterday. Those winds have moved out, which is very nice, but some colder temperatures are going to start to move in, especially tonight and tomorrow. Still on the cool side today, 24 degrees heading off to school, 37 degrees on your way home. We will see sunny skies overhead, but definitely kids, bundle up. Throw those coats on before you head out the door this morning. 27 by 9 a.m., 39 by noon, 37 by 3. With those winds out of the north, it's going to make those 30s feel even cooler than that. Now moving into tonight and tomorrow, much colder temperatures and some snow possible. We will talk about just how much snow in just a couple minutes. But, Monica, it is Thursday. So what is that? What does everyone post like on Facebook, Instagram?
Hashtag
Throwback
Thursday.
Throwback Thursday. So why not do a little Throwback Thursday here at News Center 1?
We're throwing it back.
We're throwing it back.
Here we go.
We have a couple pictures of the News Center 1 team. This is one that Lauren sent into. She said 2 years ago she was surfing in Hawaii.
How cool.
What an awesome picture. I've never been to Hawaii. Have you been to Hawaii?
I have been to Hawaii. Yeah, we took a family trip there a few years back.
Have you surfed in Hawaii?
I have not. Well, actually, that's a lie. Yes, I have
Wow,
surfed in Hawaii.
I've never been to Hawaii. I've only tried surfing once, and I gave up after 10 minutes because I was
It's hard. It takes a lot of arm power.
It does take a lot of arm power. What about this one? All right, I'm going to throw this back 2 years ago. First Thanksgiving. Now, this is a story because we came in here from North Carolina, so cold out there. We had snow on the ground, and the first house we lived in, the only way to heat it was with a wood stove. So every day I'd work. I'd come home, me and Heath would go out into the woods, we would find sticks, and then we would saw them up. This was before the chainsaw. That arm there got really buff during that one. I was just sawing all day long.
First Thanksgiving.
And once you know it was a cold one. And then here's you throwing it back to your first Thanksgiving.
My first Thanksgiving,
here in Rapid City. So what's this one?
This is my little Gidget. Yeah, we had some fall photos done so we could send Thanksgiving cards back home to everyone that we wouldn't get to see. And Gidget has a little smile there. Yeah. I don't know if you can see her teeth.
I feel like I can see a little smile on both of you. Both of you are looking good.
Looking good. First Thanksgiving in the Black Hills.
First Thanksgiving. And
it's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. And we're only 1 week away.
1 week away.
It's hard to believe that. I can't believe it.
It was a good throwback.
It was a good throwback. I think we should stick with that and start doing that a little more.
I agree. New tradition here at News Center 1.
That sounds good. All right, stay with us. We're going to have much more here on News Center 1. Still to come, that special time of the year is fast approaching.
Nope, we're not talking holidays. It's the Star Wars movie.
Yep, see how that may be a holiday for some, and it's taking over the merchandise game. After the break, stay with us. We'll be right back.
The Veterans Day sale at Furniture Row is ending soon. Everything is on sale throughout the store. Plus 4 years no interest, with no down payment for veterans and their families. Come to the Veterans Day sale. Ends Thursday.
Schlag doorknobs from Menards are the best for security and style. This Georgian Passage knob is the perfect addition to any hall or closet door. In a nickel finish, it's $14.99. Add beauty and durability with laminate flooring from Tarkett. The Cotillion collection has a realistic wood design and embossed texture. In 2 styles, 99 cents a square foot. Malibu laminate flooring features an attached pad for easy installation. $118 a square foot.
Save big money at Menards.
Do you have a teenage son with a hollow leg and 2 stomachs? Has your husband ever cleaned out the fridge? For a snack? Are you hosting a couple of linebackers for dinner? Then this is the pizza for you. Papa Murphy's 5-meat stuffed pizza. Pepperoni, Canadian bacon, crispy bacon, Italian sausage, and ground beef stuffed between 2 layers of scratch-made dough. Home make a large Papa Murphy's 5-meat stuffed pizza for $12. Fresh made, fresh baked. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
You're tired of playing his games? Let's make him play one of ours.
After all this time, can they finally take down the man who's been pulling the strings?
It's time I threw you through that window.
All new Player, tonight after the Blacklist on NBC. And get the NBC app.
A telenovela is a soap opera with wardrobe malfunctions.
Rip away dress, rip away necklace, rip away hair.
I feel like a princess.
Eva Longoria returns to television.
Even the nuns are slutty here.
In Telenovela, special preview December 7th on NBC.
The Veterans Day sale at Furniture Row is ending soon. Everything is on sale throughout the store. Plus 4 years no interest, with no down payment for veterans and their families. Come to the Veterans Day sale. Ends Thursday.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. A very good Thursday morning, everyone. It is a chilly start to the morning. Bundle up before you head out the door. Mostly teens and 20s around the hills. These current temperatures, we're at 17 at the Rapid City Regional Airport. 14 degrees in Custer, 22 Deadwood, 22 also in Mount Rushmore, and then mid to upper 20s, a few lower 30s as we head off to the east. However, factor in those wind chills, and yeah, it's feeling like the single digits out there. It feels like 9 in Rapid City, 6 in Custer. It feels like 4 degrees in Buffalo, and then temperatures in the teens. So definitely bundle up. This colder start to the morning is going to lead to pretty much just a cool afternoon. Good news is, though, we are going to see plenty of sunshine overhead ahead. And that's because high pressure has moved in. The winds have moved out, so we are going to see mostly sunny skies this afternoon. Temperatures, once again, on the cool side, highs only in the upper 30s to lower 40s. Now, we are expecting a little bit of snow to move in tonight. So we're going to stop this at 4:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. We can see a few light snow showers moving in around the hills. Now, many of us are going to see the first snowfall of the season, and along with the snow is going to come much colder temperatures. As we stop it tomorrow afternoon, we can expect snow flurries, off and on flurries throughout the day. We'll see partly sunny to mostly cloudy skies, but cold. Like I mentioned, we're going to see highs only in the 20s in many areas. Factor in those winds, wind chills in the teens pretty much throughout the day on your Friday. Cold temperatures stick around, but we'll start to clear out the skies on Saturday. We'll see temperatures only in the 30s, mostly sunny. We'll look at that in the 7-day forecast. Now, how much snow can we expect? Now, this is really going to all depend on the exact track that this system takes. Now, I showed one model earlier in the show, and it was showing about 3.5 inches in Rapid City. Now, I'm showing a different model now, and this model only has about 1/2 inch in Rapid City. It had over 4 in the Lee-Deadwood area. This one shows just over 1.5 inches, and it had 4 in Custer. This one shows just over 1 inch in Custer. So the exact track is really going to determine how much snow is going to fall. Right now, I would say anywhere from maybe about 1/2 inch to 2 inches, or 1 to 2 inches here in Rapid City. 3 would be on the high side. So we're not really expecting a lot of snow, but anywhere from 1/2 inch to 2 inches could be possible. Anywhere from 1 to 3 here in the darker blue shaded areas. Most of that is going to be from Deadwood to the south. As you head to the north, we're not going to be expecting any snow in the northern counties. Once again, a little bit more snow out in the prairies, anywhere from 2 to 4 here in Porcupine and Kyle, and then once again anywhere from 1 to 3 in parts of Angostura, Edgemont, and Hot Springs. And we'll just be keeping our eye on this. Tune in tonight at 5:30, where Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio will have even more information on what we can expect as far as snow goes. Black Hills area forecast will be in the 30s and the 40s today. 40 Rapid City, 36 Spearfish, 32 in Custer. Winds out of the north, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, snow moves in late. It will be chilly with a low temperature of 22 degrees. The snow is going to stick with us throughout the morning. We'll see light snow showers and a high of only 29 on your Friday. Cloudy and cold. Cool temperatures, but clearing out the skies on Saturday, 33. Warming it up on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday with temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. Plenty of sunshine, and then starting to cool it off with a slight chance of snow once again on Wednesday. ClickBigDeals.com, the current offer. Get $20 coupon to the sandwich shop Nummies on 2nd. This is a big savings of 50%. Monica, maybe go grab some lunch down there today.
Get you a sandwich.
Yep.
Well, as Star Wars fans anticipate next month's release of the new Star Wars film, The Force Awakens, the wave of tie-ins for it continues to build.
That's right. Yesterday, the Star Wars video game Battlefront hit store shelves, just part of a galaxy of Star Wars product connections. NBC's Mark Barger reports.
I see your eyes.
The appetite for Star Wars The Force Awakens blasted first-day advance ticket sales records.
You are our only hope.
The Battlefront video game is feeding that same galactic hunger, as are Death Star waffle makers.
Time will tell whether some of these efforts go too far.
Merchandise tied to major movies is nothing new, but Villanova marketing professor Raymond Taylor says the scale of tie-ins to Star Wars' newest chapter may be.
I really do believe it's unprecedented, but it's going into an extremely wide range of product categories.
Walmart says it has more than 500 Star Wars items in stores. Target says it has more than 600. Whether it's Duracell batteries or CoverGirl makeup, even droid-decorated bottles of Coffee Mate.
Dun, dun, dun.
Companies pay license fees for that official Star Wars connection, harboring a new hope for Star Wars halo effect.
You like one property, and you give the second property the benefit of the doubt.
But movie tie-ins don't always connect. Back in 2009, James Bond popsicles got an icy reception in England.
They didn't sell any, very well. But I think there should be some logical connection.
Disney paid $4 billion to acquire Star Wars parent company, Lucasfilm Limited, 3 years ago. A hefty price tag, but between licensing revenues, upcoming theme park attractions, and the ongoing movie series itself, that cost may prove a bargain.
I think it's going to be the best investment they've ever made.
A marketing force awakened. Mark Barger, NBC News.
And some estimates have sales of Star Wars related merchandise topping $2 billion over just the last 4 months of this year.
Hasbro indicated earlier this week it's already seeing light supplies of some of its Star Wars licensed toys, and we haven't even hit Black Friday yet.
It's coming. It's coming.
And speaking of Black Friday, the deals are starting already. We'll tell you where to find them coming up in Consumer News. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
This Saturday during our bag event, you get an extra 25% off anything at all you can fit into the bag. Nice. That didn't fit. The Gordman's bag event this Saturday only starts at 7 a.m.
The best dealership in the hills.
I really appreciate the lack of high-pressure sales tactics. Purchasing from Hirschroods was easy.
I appreciated the respect they gave me by walking me through all the features of my new car, the service requirements, and the complete warranty.
After visiting half a dozen dealerships, we liked you guys the best.
They say your best advertising is a happy customer, and after 105 years, we do have a lot of them. Hirschroods of Sturgis, I-90 and exit 30. Don't drive by, drive in.
Now that we've added adjustable base, my favorite part is to be able to lift your legs up a little bit and it feels like I'm just cradled.
Change your sleep, change your life, change to Tempur-Pedic.
And right now at Simply Sleep Better, a Tempur-Pedic elite retailer, save up to $300 on a Tempur-Breeze mattress. Plus receive up to a $300 Visa prepaid card by mail on Tempur-Pedic movable basis with your Tempur-Breeze mattress purchase. Get 5 years no interest and a $300 gift with the purchase of any Tempur-Pedic set at Simply Sleep Better on Mount Rushmore Road and by Rushmore Crossing, Rapid City.
Tony here at Tent City, your automotive enhancement center right here at Ellsworth Air Force Base. Let Tent City protect your investment and put a little vibe in your ride.
A car gives you freedom, room to grow, and in time, room to grow up. Your dream car evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
This portion of the news brought to you by the Rapid City Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals Group.
Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. Here's a look at your consumer news for your Thursday morning. First up, Amazon announces its holiday shopping plan. Amazon will roll out holiday deals every 5 minutes starting this Friday and running through Black Friday. Last year, promotions were launched every 10 minutes and didn't start until the Friday after Thanksgiving. Amazon will host up to 10 deals on Thanksgiving and 10 more on Black Friday, plus more than 150 limited time lightning deals on its mobile shopping app. And if some of those deals sound amazing, the temptation to act on them can be great, even at the office. A new Robert Half technology survey finds nearly 1 in 4 office shoppers admit to being caught red-handed by their manager while shopping at work. But not all employees go about it with a clear conscience. 30% of professionals feel guilty about bargain hunting during work hours. A similar 28% believe their coworkers are not pulling their weight when they shop on company time. And it's not just the holiday season, it's of course election time as well. And if you're into politics, you probably already know that keeping track of candidates and issues important to you could be a full-time job. A number of apps can make it much easier, however, and deliver everything right to your smartphone or tablet. Here's PC Mike with more.
Bring you the political stuff that you want beyond mainstream media coverage, from TV talk shows to appearances on podcasts that might otherwise fly under the radar. Inside 2016 is free for iOS. Politomix culls top political news headlines from 40 web sources, from political blogs and content from the likes of the New York Times and more. Content curators take special pride in presenting a good balance of stories. In fact, Politomix uses its own color code system with stories so users can know if it's likely to be liberal or conservative or somewhere in the middle. The app is free for iOS. Last, there's U.S. Politics News. This app is constantly updating with data pulled from dozens of sources. Content is not biased. Users can receive notifications to make sure that you get the latest and most important stories, which can also be marked for reading at a later time. There's even a way to set up the app so that you can receive or block stories that include certain topics or people. The app is free for iOS and Android.
Well, would you like more information about all this? No problem. Head over to my PC Mike Tech blog. There is my address on your screen. I've built in direct links to everything you just saw. Till next time, I'm PC Mike Wendland for NBC News.
Thanks, Mike. And coming up on News Center 1 today, Lauren Zenzi is at Rapid Chevrolet this morning getting the details on their winter coat drive. We'll check in once again with her after the break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Start your shopping early with great savings during our holiday prep event. Right now, select designer suits are just $229.99. All outerwear is 50% off. Plus, buy one, get one free on more great looks. Survive the holidays with Men's Warehouse.
It's the perfect time to get the gift you've waited for all year. The CR-V with rear-view camera standard. Hurry in to the Happy Honda Day sales event, and you could get a great deal on the best-selling SUV in its class. Now at your Honda dealer.
At SoundPro, we are experts in entertaining you in your car, your home, or on the go. SoundPro specializes in all aspects of car audio. We have the best selection of HD TVs and surround sound systems with everything you need to get it hooked up right. At SoundPro, we have 11 professional installers that will set up your home or car system just the way you want. Nobody but SoundPro has a full-time service department to keep your system working year after year. For everything electronic, it's SoundPro, Rapid City's true audio-video specialist.
Bigger than life, SoundPro.
Why Mid-Continent Business Solutions? Well, let's start with what I don't need. People selling me crazy new phone equipment or web gizmos. What I need are phones that work, fast internet connection, and a way to save a nickel on every unit we make. My consultant at Mid-Continent worked with me, figured out just what technology I needed. It was totally custom. Now I can figure out how to save that nickel. Speaking of which, I got to get back to the shop.
Mid-Continent Business Solutions. Internet, phone, cable TV, and more.
What makes a great custom suit? Fabric sourced from the finest Italian mills, details hand-picked by you, and made right here in America in just 3 weeks. I'm Joseph Aboud. This is my custom suit. Now available at Men's Warehouse.
Welcome back to News Center 1 today. I am here at Rapid Chevrolet, and they are doing something amazing here. So tell me a little bit about what you guys are doing here with the coat drive behind us.
Okay. Our coat drive is for the One Warm Coat Drive. All the donations are going to the Youth and Family Services here in town. We have a great kind of promotional going with it. When you come in, you'll get a coupon for $19.95 dollar oil change coupon. Along with, for every item you bring in, you got a raffle ticket to be entered into our $1,000 cash drawing on December 18th, I believe, and we're going to do it at noon. And then perfect, right before the holidays, you can kind of use that extra cash to help out.
Perfect. So tell me a little bit about how long you guys have been doing this for and kind of what it means to you guys to be doing this around the holidays, especially with the cold temperatures. It is not a joke out there.
No. This is the 6th year that Rapid Chevrolet has done it. We started this early November for this year. We just like to be giving back to our community, and especially for those in needs, like you said, during these cold temperatures. So it's just awesome to be able to give back to those.
Absolutely. Like she said, it is definitely a time to give back to the community right around the holidays. Not only for that, though, but it is getting very cold outside. And we have lots of coats behind us. There are bins in all of the buildings here at Rapid Chevrolet that you can come to donate. So come on down to Rapid Chevrolet and give any of your winter goods, it could be gently used coats or gloves or scarves or anything. So like I said, come on down, and thank you for having us this morning. And we will be back with News Center 1 today right after this short break.
Through
Thursday at Denver Mattress. 2 leading mattress brands have come together for an incredible limited time offer. Buy any size Tempur-Pedic mattress set and you'll get a full-size Denver Mattress guest bed set absolutely free. You can also take advantage of the Tempur-Pedic 6-year no-interest financing. And during the Veterans Day sale, veterans can finance their purchase with no money down. Quality, service, selection, and value. Why shop anywhere else? Better tomorrow, start tonight at Denver Mattress. Offer ends Thursday, November 19th.
The Rapid City Rush wants to invite you to our annual Armed Forces Night on Friday, November 20th. The Rush will wear a military-themed specialty jersey that will be auctioned off after the game. Take advantage of our Freedom Friday military ticket. On Saturday night, it's our first team poster giveaway of the season, where the first 1,500 fans to the game will receive the team poster. Don't miss the Rapid City Rush Armed Forces Night, November 20th, and the poster giveaway on November 21st. Call the Rush office at 716-PUCK to secure your seats now.
If you love a warm atmosphere where you can meet friends, listen to music, and appreciate an array of hot and iced drinks, Rumors has it. The only coffee and wine bar in Rapid City. Experience an amazingly fresh and vibrant cup of coffee in the perfectly located drive-thru. Enjoy live music every Friday and Saturday night. A hand-picked wine list designed for broad and encompassing wine lovers, and a vast selection of ice-cold domestics. On your way, or choose to stay. Amazing tastes and the finest entertainment. Rumors has it.
Black Friday, hundreds of people in line.
Black Friday.
Shoppers take Black Friday by storm.
No Black Friday you've seen before.
These teams do not like each other. There's a bitter rivalry.
Black Friday frenzy.
The Discover NHL Thanksgiving Showdown on NBC.
Good morning. Coming up on a Thursday here on Today, more terror raids carried out across Europe overnight. While there are conflicting reports over whether the alleged mastermind of the Paris attacks is dead or alive. While here at home, a new video from ISIS threatening New York City is raising concerns. We've got all of that covered. Also ahead, one mom's heartbreak leading to growing calls for paid leave for all new parents. We're going to hear from her. And you won't believe what Hoda had to do to pull off today's big party crash for an unsuspecting bride on her very special day. That and much more ahead as we get started on a Thursday morning, right here on Today.
Thank you, Matt, and all of that here in just a few minutes on the Today Show. Now, Lewis,
that's right.
I've been waiting to get to this all morning.
All right, it's getting...
It is official. People magazine has dubbed British heartthrob David Beckham
she's warming up in
as
here.
the sexiest man alive.
Yes, the 40-year-old soccer icon is the 80th man to earn that distinction. You okay?
I'm okay.
All right?
I'm all right.
Do I need to keep going?
Oh, yeah. Keep going. In the People story, Beckham tells the magazine that he never feels like he's an attractive, sexy person, which is weird. Though Beckham says his wife, fashion designer and former Spice Girl, Victoria Beckham, definitely agrees with the title.
Oh, I would say so. And
People
I was talking
everywhere.
to you beforehand, which obviously is I'm fanning you down.
Swooning.
But you definitely agree. You agree with the choice, huh?
I do agree. I mean, I think he's earned it too. I mean, he plays soccer or football over in the UK.
Yep.
He's done Calvin Klein commercials. I mean, I think.
And he looks good in those Calvin Kleins.
He looks really good in those commercials. I think he earned it.
He did earn it. You know what though? Christina, my wife. You know who her #1 choice would have been for that?
Hemsworth, right?
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris
Hemsworth. Which you can't
also a good choice.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Chris Hemsworth.
But didn't he win a couple years ago?
I think he did. Is there a rule that you can't win it like more than once?
I'm not sure, but I mean, I think that Beckham is like a George Clooney too. He's getting better with age.
So he's kind of like, Beckham, George Clooney, they're kind of like the fine wines of the celebrity.
The fine wines.
I
like that.
The older they get, the better they get.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
All right. Well, congrats, the Becks. I wish I wish him all the best because he is he's a good-looking guy.
Enjoy your title.
And he does look good in those Calvin Kleins. Let's talk about some weather really quick because we are going to see some cooler temperatures move in today. And that's going to stick with us well as we get later on into tonight and into tomorrow morning, where we're talking about a little bit of snow as well. We'll look at that here in just a minute. 40 degrees is where we'll top out at this afternoon. Winds out of the northwest 5 to 15 with a gust into the mid-20s. So just keep in mind that even though we'll reach that 40-degree mark, those temperatures those winds as they gust into the 20s, it'll make it feel just a little bit cooler than that. Now, as we push into tomorrow, or tonight and into tomorrow, we're going to see some snow showers push into the forecast and much colder temperatures. Only 29 degrees for a high on your Friday. Now, we looked at a couple of snow models throughout the morning. One of the models has about 3.5 inches here in Rapid City. Another one has only about 1/2 inch in Rapid City. So we're going to go with anywhere from a dusting to about 2 inches can be expected here in Rapid City as we push into tomorrow and getting into the afternoon. And how about that 29 with those winds out of the north? Again, wind chills are going to be in the teens. It's going to be a blustery, cool day on your Friday. Cool temperatures stick with us through Saturday with a high temperature of just 33 degrees. We'll start to warm it up though on Sunday. So 48 on Sunday, 48 on Monday, 46 on Tuesday. Temperatures starting to drop off just a little bit once again on Wednesday. And I know we're just a week away from Thanksgiving, but right now it's shaping up to be a little bit cool, a little bit cold on your Thanksgiving. We'll get a better idea of that as we get a little bit closer. But overall, Monica, we expected these cold temperatures to move in. And yeah, 20s and 30s, that's really what we can expect for in November. But don't worry, we'll warm it up. Plenty of sunshine starting on Sunday.
Perfect.
All right, that's all the time we have this morning. Thank you for joining us on News Center 1 Today on this Thursday.
We'll see you right back here tomorrow morning. Enjoy the rest of your day.